So, amp and cab simulators, why would you want to use one? Well, common perception is that unlike guitar, it's totally acceptable to record bass direct, going straight from your bass to the mixing desk via a DI box. Well, it is acceptable and many times preferred by sound engineers. Likewise, if you play a live show, there is a good chance that the sound engineer will stick a DI box in your signal path before your amp. This means that if your amp is a big part of your sound, the PA system won't be broadcasting it, and there's a good chance the audience won't hear it. So let's hear what the true clean sound of my bass sounds like. So there's nothing wrong with any of that, but to me, where the problem comes in is when you're using drive and fuzz pedals. These can add a lot of top end beyond that which you notice when playing clean, and when played through an amp, much of this is filtered out, and the result should sound pretty musical, as many bass speakers roll of treble above 5 kHz, amongst other things. Now, this is what a fuzz pedal sounds like going direct. This is a Fairfield Circuitry Unpleasant Surprise. An amp sim pedal can not only provide you with amp style EQ and drive in pedal format that you can then run into a DI box, but many also simulate the response of a speaker cabinet, which in my opinion gives your distortion a more natural sound when you're recording direct. Let's see the effect my Tech 21 VT bass has on this Fairfield Circuitry Unpleasant Surprise. I use and have used many different amp sim pedals, as well as standalone preamps with separate cab sim pedals. This is the one I've used the most, the Tech 21 VT bass. It's designed to sound like a variety of Ampeg amps, which, as you may know, are a staple of live and studio. So just with the VT bass, I'll just play with a few brief settings. That last one was fingerstyle, just so you can hear the kind of Motown-y sort of sound you can get out of it. So So as expected, this does colour your tone, but in a way I find pleasing most of the time. Now, your mileage may vary. I use it live, I use it on recordings, and I use it when making these videos because I live in a small flat that's an apartment to you Yanks, and doing a recording with an amp at any sort of decent volume is going to make me a pretty unpopular person around here. So that's my little bit about amp and cab sims. Take care.